Good afternoon, folks. It's a rainy Sunday here in London, and we are going to play Plague Inc. Evolved. We paused that for a while, and the panic was just getting crazy around, or at least in London, around the coronavirus outbreak. But we are back to it. We've unlocked a few missions, but not finished or unlocking all of them, so we'll want to do that. So that's going to be the plan for today. I just want to double check before I start that my sound is working. Yesterday we had trouble with the sound. Right, I just need to be reminded to actually check that after every break, because it was after a break that it broke. So anyway, let me just make sure everything is unlocked. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Plagues unlocked 72%. Cytochrome, Darwinists, don't unlock any of these. Creationists, increase chance of your plague mutating, decrease the chance of your plague mutating. Get more DNA from popping orange bubbles. Give your plague a bonus in arid climate. Finite helix, bonus DNA when devolving. Let's do normal. For experienced genetic strategists, 67.3% of people wash hands. Doctors work 3 days a week, sick people ignored. Compulsive hand washing, doctors never go home, sick people locked in prison. Mega brutal. Genetic drift impacts evolution, doctors invest in research, random medical checkup. Okay. Give me a random one. Infection assault. Misery murderer. Biletron. The Biletron. You are a new prion. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the start bubble to confirm instead. Or click on another country instead. Okay. Biletron has infected its first human. Weak but used to hot temperatures, it must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Biletron is a prion, a slow, subtle and complex pathogen in the brain. It's much harder to notice and cure. The disease takes longer to react to new evolutions. Which means if we want to make it deadly, we can't wait. I think. Causes breakdown in concentration, complex tasks become harder. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles. 2. Of orange DNA bubbles when they randomly appear to get bonus DNA points, which you can use to evolve your disease. People. Right. That's 5 points. $1.4 billion health. Okay, I'm gonna. We started in a hot climate, so we might have to do something. Ooh, this might be good. In a hot climate. Increases the jump for infectivity. Especially in hot climate, the chance of mutation. I do want to do something about the cold climate stuff, because yeah, we've had trouble infecting cold climates for the island, cold island. Biletron is spreading from person to person in India and will grow exponentially. You can control the plague indirectly by evolving. Cold resistance again. I had a quick look at my playthrough, last playthrough. We killed 1 billion people with the prion playthrough last time, but not everyone. So we need to see if we can beat 1 billion people killed. 83 people. Livestock susceptible to infection increases infectivity, especially in rural regions, and chance of infection. $160. To find out more about a country, click the country name at the bottom of the screen to open the country. Healthy, 160. Fine, everything's fine, no need to worry. They are a rural country, humid and hot. Valtron has infected hundreds in India, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. Yeah, the cruise ship angle we saw in the news impacted the real situation as well. Coronavirus. Okay, next up. Water. Pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh or warm water, increases infectivity, especially in humid environments and ship transmission. Axonal swelling causes disorientation and intense confusion. Complex tasks become challenging. I wonder if we want to go this way first. This one? Ah. I think we want to go that route yet. Gives pathogen ability to travel on dust particles, increases infectivity, especially in arid environments and plane transmission. Let's go for one ship transmission. Okay, the other way. 2,000, 2,500, 2,900. Have developed anemia symptom without using the anemia. Decrease in red blood cells or hemoglobin. The blood can lead to hypoxia in the old. Still relatively mild. Valtron has infected thousands in India. People are being infected faster and faster. It's on an exponential curve. We need to stop it. Lock down the city. Unfortunately, it's spread all over. Not just one city anymore. Global banks report record profits again and announce cheap loans for everyone. Public forgives banks and goes back to shopping. I wonder what these bars next to it mean. I assume it's something important. Can I pick it? Infected in India. No one's noticed it. Haven't it spread to another country? Oh, there we go. Pakistan has become infected. Axonal swelling causes disorientation and intense confusion. Complex tasks become significant cell death result in severe short-term memory loss, making complex tasks significantly harder. Valtron has infected more people in the world than TB. It's very infectious disease. Still in Australia. Red infect bubbles appear when you infect a new country. Pop them to get bonus DNA points, which you can use to evolve your disease. Let's spread a bit. China. Pakistan. And Australia. Valtron infecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits in disease. Yeah, I saw the plan. Oh, and there's an infected bed as well. Yeah, so it says it takes longer for it to respond to evolutions. I think I might have to do some of these stuff that we usually do later. Affect more people in the world with HIV. An extremely infectious disease. 139 million. Now, Middle East, Egypt. Australia is a wealthy country with high health care. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Drugs resistance ability. 14 DNA. Develop the rash symptom without using DNA. Problem with that is that it makes people start refunding for people. I want to try and keep it low key. Has everybody in India got it? Almost. One is becomes harder to analyze in the lab. Drug resistance. In a normal checkup, a doctor in India found a new disease which has been named Viltron. It appears to be mostly harmless but must be investigated. Other countries are also reporting the disease. Mostly harmless, nobody needs to worry. Not gonna kill everyone. Now Viltron is beginning to spread around the world. Use the world data menu to see which countries are not infected. This one, WDA, increased effectiveness in wealthy countries. Cell death results in severe short-term memory loss, making complex tasks much harder. The thing about not reaching the cold countries. Everyone in India is Japan! Sorry, Japan! No Japan. 21 in the States. 70 in Australia. Oh, yeah, South Africa as well. Who raises the threat level for Viltron due to extremely rapid evolution caused by DNA? No ports closed. 15. Maybe we want more infectivity. Per region and mutation chance. Land transmission and mutation. Birds become susceptible. Probably need some hot regions as well. Viltron has been placed on the WHO watch list, although not very dangerous. Governments warned that a more deadly strain could appear. Japan. Leading global cure effort, Japan has started to send research teams to infected countries hoping to speed up the development of a cure for Voltron. Stop blue bubbles to destroy their research. Shoot down the plane as an accident. Federal defenses. Japan is first to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure for Voltron without a greater funding. It's expected to take a long time. Does not reproduce in lab conditions. Decreases future research. Australia is still struggling now. Might need to give it class 3 and 4 drug resistance. Nausea symptom mutated. Voltron has mutated to develop nausea symptom without using antibiotics. Severity's gone up. A little bit worried about that. Pathogen DNA strands reassembled. More work needed to develop the cure. 28 and 31. Gonna wait for the 31. So they've locked down the airport. Okay. 43 people. Canada, Russia. 7. Give me some of these. The rich countries are a little bit more worried about it. 4,000. 2,000. Ships everywhere. It's looking good. Research is zeros. I think I want this one as the last resistance one and then start working on lethality 1.8 billion. More infected, more people than the common cold. It's the ultimate infectious disease. Need to get the island there. China. That's 1 minute. Oh, Australia. New air filters are now being used to stop airplanes transmitting any disease between countries. Only advanced airborne disease can survive on them. Okay, understand. So this one. This one. Vomiting. The expulsion of infected material through projectile vomiting increases the risk of infection. Yeah, trying to balance lethality with infection. Lethality shouldn't be too far behind infection. Coughing and vomiting are causing the infected people to projectile vomit, increasing the infectivity. Come on, Greenland, we need you. Take one for the team. Serious fluid build and discharge from lungs. People in cold climates are especially vulnerable. Sneezing. Fluid discharge through sneezing greatly increases infection. Voltron has developed hemophilia symptoms as hemophilia is this one. Immune system produces inhibitors that destroy factor 8, preventing blood clotting, infectivity increase. yeah. Okay. Lots of infected boats still. How's it banding? 24,000. What can we do? Spread land infectivity. Common fleas susceptible to infection, increase in especially urban regions and mutation. I think Japan is urban. Which country? Urban country. Cool. The fleas are on my side. 5% research and cure. Applesoft announced new eye cure device to help cure Voltron. Release date TBD. To be determined. Given region of chance of mutation. Pulmonary edema. Diarrhea. Pulmonary fibrosis. Internal hemorrhaging. Severity jumps. Insomnia. Inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. Distrust of others. Unlikely to different or cooperate. Great in Japan. Looks like on a curve in Japan. Oh, more blackouts. Memory loss. Complex tasks significantly harder. Pathogen evolves to withstand hot temperatures and climates. The effectivity and increase the severity. First death from Voltron has been confirmed in China. Bad luck at the beginning of something terrible. Greenland. Somebody go there. Ship. There are two ways to fight the development of the cure: evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries, more noticeable, or evolve cure resistance, less noticeable. Okay, that's the world that can fight for that. Internal hemorrhaging system without using the. Ooh, that's a nice one. Dysentery. Cool. Severity jumps up. Seizures. Suppression. This one increases infectivity, but I need to get to Greenland. Greenland! Blood Greenland! Blood Greenland! Yeah. Sorry, Greenland. Had a good run. Check. Okay, so all the countries are now at least one infected person. So just check if there's any big countries with only a few infected. I think I can start going for more lethal. Russia. So there were some countries that didn't have it. Now I want to go for symptoms and start killing everyone. Skin lesions. Ooh, infected. More. So they're 18% on cure. So I need to cure people. 2 million already. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for Viltron. Okay. I can stop them. Pulmonary fibrosis. Shoot down the plane. Sorry, I thought it was a virus. 25%. Okay, yeah, now we need to hit the dangerous stuff. 1921. Random mutation. Experimental cure for Viltron lethal. An experimental cure for Viltron has been found to be 100% lethal in humans. New researchers say that this setback will damage cure effect. New statistics that show that Viltron has killed over 75 million people worldwide, worse than the back then. Has muted and developed fever symptoms without even total organ failure, I think, is the one that's going to jump the severity. Still too many people contributing to research. 7 billion. Yeah, I think the research is going to be careful. Insomnia and anemia, causing people to walk around grave tiredness. Scientists work on the cure for Viltron. Oh, the less better. Yay! Worse than Spanish flu, 120 million. The last healthy person on the planet that recently became infected with Viltron. Reporters are outside their home asking them how they managed to survive so long. Okay. 250 million. I think I'm killing them fast enough. It's a delicate balancing act trying to get the infection under the radar until you've infected everyone without doing the research. Yeah. Once they start researching, you want to start ramping up so they all die out. Hemophilia and skin lesions are causing the infected to have blood pouring out of their skin, making Viltron far more dangerous. More random mutations. I think we're going to get a normal life in Mexico is starting to break down. 1 billion dead. Yeah, I think we are beating our previous record. Viltron has been developed. Oh, this is the one I need. Because this is through the roof lethality. Now I just need to this one. Let's push up the severity very high. We don't need infectivity anymore. Because it's everyone. 48 points, 48 points. I'll devolve something to give it more equality at the end. I think it's fine. Just need to watch the race for the cure versus the race for dead people. 18. Hold on. 21. Okay, so we lethality. So we want lethality to be much higher. This one. Seizures. I think these +1, +1, +1s are how many millions? Are you kidding? I think 23, 17. Sneezing and diarrhea are causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity and drawing attention to Viltron.